Welcome back. A father-son duo in Texas has created their own task force with the mission to pick up trash in their community. Alan, I don't know if you're paying attention.
Sorry, no, I'm not. I was looking at the modeling.
No, I'm just bringing you in. Guess how much trash this family has picked up.
You're going to have to say what the first part of the story was so I can have some context.
A father-son duo in Texas has created their own task force with the mission to pick up trash in their community.
Where in Texas? Do we know?
I do. Let me look it up. You
Okay.
just have to
I'm going to ponder on this just by
Okay.
looking at the video. They've got a trash bag here. I can see the script.
Oh, it says it.
Now I don't want to say it.
All right.
We're going to
see the
move on.
script. Okay.
So
yeah, I
about
won't say my-
1,500 pounds of trash so far this year.
At least I was honest about the scripting, yeah?
Yeah. So although it started with just the two of them cleaning up their local park in the last month, they've added a new member, Antonio Trevera's 4-year-old brother. Now, Antonio and Martin Trevera have created their own task force, the Trevera Green Force. He encourages everyone in their community to clean up local areas to keep our earth clean.
So where did we find
It's
out where?
important to keep our earth clean because we need the earth to live, but the earth doesn't need us, and we need to keep it clean to make sure that we can keep living here and future generations will have a clean planet.
Very cute. So although their 2025 goal has been achieved, they are already thinking into the new year. They say their new goal is to collect at least 2,000 pounds of trash.
Okay. Upping it by 500, yeah?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Killeen,
Texas.
Killeen,
okay.
Texas. Yep.
I think that's where Fort Hood is.
I'm not a mapper, geographer.
It's south of Dallas, north of Austin.
Okay.
If that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get my Texas geography out today. Brush it off.
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool that they're
I
doing
know.
that, and that's a lot of, a lot of weight that they're picking up.
It reminds me of the story we did, I think Christian Harsa did a few months ago about the young man who runs. Was it you or Christian? It was Christian, I believe, who did the story about the young man who runs around in like the Portland area, I think, southern Maine, and picks up trash as he goes, and then, or recycling rather, and then exchanges it for money. And he's like keeping track online of how much he's made, how much he's saved.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
hadn't
really
heard of
cool.
that.
Yeah, he's gotten quite big. I've been following him for a little while on Instagram, and I want to do something like that. I have like a very small apartment, so I don't know if I could like logistically keep all the cans in like the interim. But I love like shell collecting. Hear me out. And I feel like this is sort of similar to like if you're like a beachcomber or something
the
like that.
beach, yeah,
Totally.
You can like see the result behind you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
and
feel like I'd enjoy this.
Maine does a really good job with the recycling.
Oh, yeah, clean.
Yes.
I've picked up on that, yeah. And on the beach note, I can remember days in Ocean Park, Maine, where, like my cousins would be going around. They'd have like trash bags full of cans, and they would
cool.
go and exchange them, for the nickels. And that's something that doesn't happen in Texas.
Yeah,
really.
it doesn't really
No,
happen.
you don't. You don't get money back for recycling in Texas.
Oh, at all?
Yeah.
Not like you do here, where it's like a nickel for a can, maybe 15 cents for a nicer bottle or something.
Oh,
but
interesting.
yeah, we don't. You look on it and you see the states that do and don't.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. That's
Pretty
true.
much everyone doesn't, but Maine does.
I've been used to seeing my entire life just, people on the side of the street picking up cans, trash. I think Maine has a good community that, wants to do that and pick up
and you
stuff.
get paid for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's all good. Yeah.
That's always a plus.
Yeah.
Perfect.